Do you want to say your age? No. Okay. So, we're not going to say, because you guys can just imagine how old he is. And the man is still in gym every day, training hard like there's no tomorrow, right? Yes. Well, I can say my age. I'm 20. Yeah. Okay. Meet Albert Beckles, born in Bridgetown, Barbados, on July 14, 1930. Albert grew up poor, worked for 18 years as a government accountant, and trained quietly in the background while building a career and an education. Fitness was never his full-time job. It was something he protected and prioritized alongside real life. Decades later, at age 55, he shocked the world by placing second at the Mr. Olympia, outperforming men half his age. But that achievement isn't the real reason his story matters today. What matters is this. At 95 years old, Albert still trains with dumbbells, moves independently, maintains strong muscle tone, and lives without the frailty most people accept as normal aging. He earned the nickname the Ageless Wonder, not because of genetics, but because of habits. How does he do it? Stay tuned, because in this video we will reveal 5 foods he eats for longevity and muscle preservation. 3 foods he avoided his entire career. What he eats for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For timeless principles that keep his body looking great even in his 90s. 5 foods Albert Beckles ate for longevity and muscle preservation. 1. Chicken breast. For decades, Beckles ate chicken breast as his primary protein source. Grilled, baked, or poached, never fried. Chicken provided lean, high-quality protein that built and preserved muscle without adding unnecessary fat. Decades of heavy training. Tuna, cod, halibut, whatever was fresh. He'd eat fish multiple times per week, alternating with chicken to provide variety while keeping protein intake high and fat intake controlled. The omega-3s also supported brain health and cardiovascular function, critical for longevity. 3. Eggs. Every morning after training, Beckles ate 8 to 10 whole eggs with 2 slices of whole wheat toast and a cup of tea. The eggs provided complete protein, healthy fats, choline for brain function, and vitamins A, D, E, and K. Despite decades of fear-mongering about cholesterol, Beckles ate eggs daily and maintained exceptional health well into his 90s. The yolks fed his hormones, the whites fed his muscles. 4. Rice and whole grains. Beckles ate moderate portions of rice, brown rice, white rice, oatmeal, cream of wheat. Carbohydrates fueled his twice-a-day training sessions and replenished glycogen stores so his muscles could recover and grow. My routine wasn't like everybody else's because I started out training in a very small gym, which if you can call it a gym. So most of the stuff I had to put together myself. Yeah. And you know when I wanted to do an exercise where we didn't have the type of equipment, I had to improvise. Right. Unlike modern bodybuilders who cycle carbs drastically, Beckles kept his intake steady and moderate, providing consistent energy without spiking insulin or adding unnecessary body fat. 5. Fresh vegetables. Every single day, Beckles ate large salads loaded with lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and whatever fresh vegetables were available. Vegetables provided fiber, vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients that supported immune function, digestion, and overall vitality. The fiber kept his digestive system healthy, and the antioxidant that it allowed Beckles to compete at the highest level for over 40 years and remain active in the gym at 94. Before we get into the foods Beckles avoided, a quick note. If you're looking for a way to unwind in the evening without alcohol, today's sponsor is worth checking out. Kava Haven is a non-alcoholic kava-infused drink designed to help you relax naturally without hurting your sleep or focus. Each serving contains CO2-extracted kavalicones, the compounds in kava that support calm and relaxation. You may notice a slight tongue tingle. That's normal. What I like is how clean it feels. No hangover, no brain fog, just a calm, steady wind down at the end of the day. It has a light lemon ginger flavor and works on its own or as a simple mocktail. And unlike alcohol, kava builds reverse tolerance. The more consistent you are, the less you need. And because Kebaba Haven is sponsoring today's video, when you click the link in the description or scan this QR code, you'll get 15% off your first order. It's an exclusive deal you won't get anywhere else. So, click the link, try Kebaba Haven, and discover a new way to relax and socialize today. Alright, now let's talk about the 3 foods Beckles avoided his entire life. 3 foods Albert Beckles avoided his entire career. 1. Red meat. Beckles followed a paleo-vegetarian diet, which means he ate poultry, chicken, duck, but completely avoided red meat, no beef, no pork, no lamb. He believed red meat added unnecessary saturated fat, increased inflammation, and made it harder to stay lean year-round. By eliminating red meat, he kept his physique sharp, his digestion clean, and his cardiovascular system healthy. This decision made decades before modern science confirmed the benefits of reducing red meat intake gave him a longevity advantage over sugar-spiked insulin, promoted fat storage, and disrupted the hormonal balance needed to build muscle and stay lean. By avoiding refined sweets, he maintained insulin sensitivity, kept inflammation low, and preserved his ability to partition nutrients into muscle rather than fat. This discipline separated champions from pretenders. 3. Processed and fried foods. No fried chicken, no fast food, no packaged snacks loaded with preservatives and trans fats. Beckles believed that processed foods clogged the system, added empty calories, and provided no nutritional value. Every bite of food served a purpose, either to build muscle, fuel training, or support recovery. Junk food did none of those things, so it had no place in his diet. Albert Beckles' daily eating schedule. 5 a.m. pre-workout meal, a bowl of oatmeal or cream of wheat. This provided slow-digesting carbohydrates that fueled his intense 2.5 to 3 hour morning training session. The meal was light enough not to cause digestive distress, but substantial enough to provide steady energy through heavy squats, deadlifts, and volume sets. 10 a.m. post-workout meal 1. 8 to 10 whole eggs scrambled or boiled, 2 slices of whole wheat toast, and a cup of tea. This massive protein and fat intake fed his muscles immediately after the morning session, initiating recovery and muscle protein synthesis. The eggs replenished amino acids depleted during training, and the toast provided quick digesting carbs to restore glycogen. 12 p.m. midday meal. A large salad made of lettuce and tomatoes with 6 ounces of grilled chicken or tuna. The salad provided fiber and micronutrients, while the protein continued the recovery process. This meal was lighter, allowing digestion before the evening training session. 3 p.m. pre-ing workout snack. A small portion of rice. 7 p.m. post-workout meal. 2. 6 to 8 ounces of grilled fish or chicken breast with a large serving of steamed vegetables and a moderate portion of rice. This final meal of the day provided protein for overnight recovery, complex carbs to refill glycogen, and vegetables for micronutrient support. Beckles ate dinner early enough to allow full digestion before sleep, optimizing recovery and growth hormone release during deep sleep. For timeless principles that keep his body looking great, even in his 90s. 1. Stay reasonably lean year-round, not shredded, not dieting, just consistent. Beckles didn't crash diet or swing wildly in weight. He stayed close to his natural healthy body weight year-round. That consistency protected his joints, heart, hormones, and metabolism. For people over 50, this matters more than aesthetics. Big weight swings increase joint pain, inflammation, fatigue, and injury risk. Staying reasonably lean makes everyday movement easier. Walking, climbing stairs, getting up from the floor, and reduces stress on your body long term. You don't need perfection. You need stability. 2. Move with control, not heavy weight. Beckles trained with light to moderate weights and flawless form. No jerking, no rushing, no ego lifting. His belief was simple. Controlled tension builds strength. Heavy weight destroys joints. That mindset is why he could still train in his 90s while others were forced to stop decades earlier. For people over 50, this is critical. Good form protects your shoulders, knees, hips, and spine. The exact joints that determine whether you stay independent. Strength should make life easier, not shorten your training years. 3. For people over 50, this translates to shorter sessions, moderate effort, consistency over intensity. Regular movement keeps muscles awake, joints lubricated, and balance sharp. Missing weeks hurts far more than missing reps. Small doses done often beat rare. Extreme workouts every time. 4. Simple habits beat motivation. Beckles didn't rely on willpower. He relied on routine. He ate similar foods, trained at the same times, and removed unnecessary decisions. That simplicity made his lifestyle sustainable for decades. For people over 50, this is the real secret. When habits are simple, you don't burn out. When routines are predictable, you stay consistent. And consistency is what keeps your body working as you age. If you found this information helpful, we have fantastic news for you. We're thrilled to announce that our requested ebook, 8-Minute Fitness at 50+, is now here. This comprehensive fitness guide is especially curated for individuals over the age of 50 who are committed to leading a healthy and active lifestyle. Click the link in the description to grab your copy now, and let's start this incredible fitness journey together. Thank you for watching.